And I felt that, okay, yes.
You also got certain videos, so I'm gonna be
so for me, that's just, I don't think that's been
showing
biased.
you.
I've just
So
seen
I'm
what
gonna
I've seen.
be
There was a penalty at the weekend that he wasn't
making
given against Havertz.
football team like a Wii Foot draft,
all its glory. The fact was, though, you were
and
like,
it's gonna
all
put
those fans, the detractors of Arsenal.
it's just 2025, like it's FC 2025, just cause
you were like the angry man shouting at a man on the television who was saying,
it
it
has way more players.
The only best thing
See,
is, if you wasn't directed at Arsenal, it was directed at you.
let's
So my issue with
do
Arsenal is that I've been championing Arsenal against all of the situation of the last 2 weeks, where I've seen a narrative being seeded with idiot observers like Pardew turning around and saying there's an asterisk of Arsenal win the league, so you've got no substance to that. So what happened? Was you having a little glass of wine or something? No, I
99 page.
I normally have a large glass of wine if you're on.
What?
But I was listening to you, not the problem with Arsenal. I'm not the one that says Arsenal winning ugly. I'm not the one looking at.
I know Harry Kane's the highest,
When it's a 50-50 penalty, and people look, there's so many people out there who don't want Arsenal. Well, you can't deny that. You can't deny that. You got into that group just for a small period.
Harry Kane.
No. I got into Arsenal.
No chemistry so far.
They managed to equalise. I got into the anti-Keown group. It's because I think sometimes
Defender, probably.
So Gabby is talking absolute.
Definitely not this guy.
I just want to say, I went to Lille with the Villa fans, and another club I'm fond of, because I played for
Zero chemistry. Nah, zero chemistry is insane.
Really nice chatting to them, spent a bit of time with them. Gabby wasn't born then, by the way. Right. Anyway, yeah. So when you play for Arsenal?
Little Temu.
Probably not.
I will put him in left back if you get a bad one.
Intellectually, maybe, yeah. So
Kane isn't bad, but
well, I think Keown led, yeah. I'm just ready myself.
we'll go on this one.
Nine minutes past,
I'll do all the swapping and all, for the subs. Javi for the cam. Okay, we got 5 chemistry.
God sends at the moment.
I hope we get to talk about Arsenal.
You're on my screen.
I know they're top of the league, but
you're on my
they're not on the script this morning, I know.
You're on Talk Sport. My God, you're everywhere.
Let's have it. We do need good rating too.
How much more focus on Arsenal will you want?
Well, we're not being Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, I know. As a regular thing, we've now got weight towards Arsenal.
All right. Well,
although I only seem to answer questions on Arsenal. Although I think they've only lost 3 times this season.
Just for Mark, we're going to tricky for you. We will get to Arsenal because they lead the way. It's theirs to lose. They're away etc. And what a story from McDermott.
No.
But I want to start with the events at Anfield yesterday. And Martin, we may as well carry on with your good self because you're flying in all cylinders. Did we witness something interesting in recent weeks? A bit of Tottenham fight at Anfield yesterday.
You could say that. I did see a better spirit, there's no doubt. And there is obviously has to start somewhere, this improvement. But just one
11
point,
decent.
that's all they've really mustered in recent weeks. I haven't seen a victory, was it in 12 matches? So it's I don't know if I've seen enough
actually,
of an indication
Amad Diallo.
that they're going to turn
He'll
this around.
get good chemistry for the Premier League.
They play Forest next, which is almost a winner takes all. But you know, I thought it was interesting with 2 strikers. I thought it was interesting they went more direct. Maybe that was as a result of the goals they conceded against Atletico Madrid.
That's crazy.
Back, so they tried to miss that one out. They look better when they went direct.
Got him. That's
quite
crazy.
good on the sides. So it's a step in the right direction, but for me, I still haven't seen enough there that I'm not convinced that they're going to get out of trouble.
So like you said, maybe somewhat unkindly as well, a lot of people thought, what, Tottenham got a point? Really? Tottenham got a point? Because before that game, you might not have thought they'd come away with anything.
Remember, we're trying to get the highest. I actually never said that.
Something of an awkward
we were trying to get the highest rated
for
like chemistry and things.
But was he right to nibble back, or was it unnecessarily defensive? Tudor basically was caught up post-match with Patrick. And Patrick was trying to put it to him. Have you shown that really you could be the man full time?
Centre back.
What makes a classic?
I wanted cheese. Yeah.
Action. spectacle.
Actually, yeah, they'll actually get good chemistry because it's Premier League.
A classic touches down in Dublin.
Yeah.
Don't miss the Aer Lingus College Football Classic.
Let's see. Oh, Vinny. I don't think he plays left back. Wait, does that go?
Have you shown that you can provide that? I mean, you don't need a new manager.
What? That's calm.
It's enough. I always tell you what I think. But do you not think sometimes these questions need to be asked and need to be answered? You've got a lot of Spurs fans all around the world. No, no question for me. I'm the coach. You need to ask me about player.
Do we need a cam?
That's really honest. These
No, we
questions
don't need a cam.
journalists to ask. It's nothing about, it's a question that doesn't have sense. But you always resist, so of course you need to need to answer something. He's obliged to come on this press conference, otherwise he'd like to stay home, I'm sure. The point being, you can provide the hope.
With no winners.
Friday, I didn't say that. You said
99 pace.
people need hope of a new manager sometimes. And my point is only, have you shown
29 to 20. What the hell?
What kind of question?
What the actual hell? Oh, dude.
What do you do in my place? Of course. You can just say whatever you like. If we finish or not.
Haggy though. He'll get really good chemistry.
Is it not
He's an icon.
to put
And
questions
he's a
to a manager like
40s
you at this
icon.
time about his own future?
So
We
22.
can't, I mean, that was a question that we re-engineered, because the original question was, can you tell us whether about the new manager? I mean, what kind of question is that to ask the existing manager?
Here's a cam.
I mean, the fact that the journalist recovered his poise, re-engineered the conversation, re-engineered the question to give himself legitimacy, and an arsehole clever question from the outset, which if I was the manager, I would have got very fed up with as well. The fact that you shouldn't give it to them, because these are not interviews designed to get insights, these are interviews designed to get headlines and to create click and to create checklists. Now maybe that's the new norm. Maybe that's what people want.
It's always been the case.
But is it?
Post-match interviews are designed to get a line out of the guy you're
You're sitting there talking about
that will make a headline.
You're sitting there talking about someone's job. And I'd love it to be turned on journalists when they write bad articles.
I'm trying to make
you'll lose your
the
job
best
if you write
team
another bad
I
article
can.
because they wouldn't be able to cope with it. So it seems to be the staple
Three.
diet of football that journalists can just talk to a man about the fact he's likely to lose his job.
No, but wait a minute. You'd accept that going into this game, Tudor's job was a huge
24.
part of discussion.
Okay.
Amongst whom?
Was.
Well, I mean,
Everyone. Every broadcaster, every writer.
So we have 24.
Tudor's
No,
job
that's
safety wasn't a discussion for me.
22.
We want to ask those questions because it's a staple
It
diet
doesn't
football
give
now,
us
which is
a
ultimately we
leader,
should be sacking people if they
94.
don't perform well in 4 games. Then fine, I accept that. That's not how I operate, but I understand the lay of the land. In reaction to Tudor's response,
Sacked 10 managers.
because I employed them and I knew what I was doing and I had the right to do
Why
it. And I paid
shake
the
a
wages and I paid the
bomb?
consequences of making those decisions. Journalists
Under
don't.
His first hierarchy would have been every
Okay.
right. It had every right to sack Tudor, had to get stuffed 6, 7 years.
But then they'll do
Suarez,
it. We're not talking about
does he
Spurs
get
hierarchy.
any
We're not talking about the
chemistry?
fact that pays the tune.
And we
We're talking
have a
about people
good
that are
striker.
curating, creating
And
outcomes.
he
I don't
gives
agree with it, so you're not going to get me to agree with it. But I understand.
Honestly, I mean, we'll put him on. Actually, yeah, we'll put him on the bench.
Create a platform from which they can build to stay.
Exactly.
Now they've gone 12 games, they haven't won a game since December the 28th.
Isco,
Now,
maybe.
I saw some, shoots of recovery,
Okay.
but I'm not completely convinced yet that they're going to get out of trouble. We're going to talk about that
See
a
the
bit later
Benny
on.
getting
Who's really down there, but their fixtures.
Given they won't perform, I mean, Leeds are going to draw their way to safety.
Ooh, 25.
Ironically, part of me thinks the Leeds have
Get
performed
more
so
from
well
Hagi.
and have done so well in the last 24 games that they've played in, where they've been more successful than they had previously. Yeah, they're still in touching distance. They've got matches fixtures. They may well do, but they got beat at home by Sunderland the other day, which people would have thought behind.
There are no easy fixtures, but when you look at the calibre of the team,
Correct.
No.
Spurs, Jim, have got some
It was
tremendous.
interesting what Jim was talking yesterday, wasn't he? He was talking about the one team that he thought would get out of it was Spurs.
Oh, she
I don't know
does.
whether he was playing devil's advocate. But going back to the manager, the team's performance was
So 25
ironically,
chemistry
it's one of those
and
games where players haven't got sent
94
off.
rated.
Goalkeepers, you can never. There's nothing we could take from the game against Atletico
25
Madrid.
chemistry,
The goalkeeper,
94
everyone felt needed to be wrapped up in
doesn't
cotton
matter.
wool for his appalling performance. Had thrown him into the cart, so you could get no judgment out of the Atletico Madrid game because they were thrown in the cart by their goalkeeper.
Also,
In the
I
previous game
think
against
that's
Palace, the
real.
centre half gets sent off.
25.
Those two games are, in some respect, not really fair.
Yeah.
Now, you look
Okay,
at the
I'm so
Liverpool game,
confused.
and you say common sense prevailed. He decided not to play out from back against Liverpool, just went long.
Oh,
Who
there.
kicked the goalie?
He did, and he got repaid for
Yeah,
it.
but he exposed the keeper. He put him in a situation that he should never have been in.
What?
Vicario should have been the opening goalkeeper in that Atletico.
Well, there's a school of thought that suggests A, this goalkeeper played very well last year in the League Cup semi-final, or somewhere in around that advanced stages of the competition. B, Vicario is rapid at best. Vicario is not unpredictable. And Vicario is coming into enormous criticism, and I thought he was appalling in the game against Palace. I thought he bottled out against the third. So maybe throwing him against the Champions League, but these players will be knocking on the door saying, I can do better, boss. And that's what managers are supposed to do, aren't they?
Right,
got it wrong.
On Igor Tudor.
I think this is our best team. So,
C.
So chemistry 25.
Down there fighting, not to be one of the three that goes down with Burnley and Wolves.
25.
Spurs, Forest, West Ham. Who do you think looks most vulnerable at this particular stage? 43717 22.
Okay, so we got 119. Not that bad.
Well, I haven't talked about myself or where the trade goes.
Is it? Yeah, 119. Not that bad. Well, this is the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and peace.